Welcome to Today in Nashville, the at-home edition. Kelly, Sutton, Carole Sullivan. Your kitchen is spotless. I am jealous. Look at you.
It's all smoke and mirrors, Cal. It's all smoke and mirrors. You should see like what's right here, all the things. No, I just was doing a cooking segment, and it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about it. So I did it with the Beehive, and they make. Did you see this? Okay. Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah.
we've had their stuff before, remember? Because they did all the vegan sandwiches, and when you brought them in, and we tasted them, and we were like, I can't believe this is vegan.
It's true. So all like plant-based, vegan. So today I made pepperoni rolls with not meat pepperoni. Doesn't that look so good? I've got another one in the oven. Oh, hold on.
Are you kidding me right now, Betty Crocker? Listen. My trick today has been like, can I order Sonic from my phone? Oh,
Look
Carole.
at this.
What?
Okay, so this is just, okay, let me just tell you about this because I'm so excited. And these are great for lunches. If our kids ever go back to school, they go great in the lunchbox. But it's just pizza dough, which you can get at the store. You can get that rolled up kind, sauce. And then they make, I actually happen to have it, a coconut mozzarella, which shreds beautifully like mozzarella. And then the vegan pepperoni. And it tastes, honest, I would not say this because, like, listen, we need trust here.
Yeah. Yes.
It tastes so good. I'm not going to tell you it tastes good. Like, people always say to me, they'll be like, you really like this?
Yeah, same. That is the first question people, they're like, you had that thing and it looked really, and then you said it was delicious. Was it really delicious? Yeah. All of our stuff has been really good.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't like to be a fibber. If I don't like something on the show in the studio, because it has happened, I will not say that I like it. I won't.
Right.
I'll smile
Right.
and I'll enjoy it. And it's not really the fault of the person preparing it because they're in a different space. They're not in their own kitchen. They're not in their own thing.
Well, the only time
That's only happened a couple of times.
I was about to say there's only a couple things I think that we've actually tasted that I was just like, I think the only thing that comes to mind, though, is when I drank the beer that had soap in it. Remember, they had styled it for TV, and I just thought that it was beer, and I grabbed it because it had little bubbles on the top, and I drank it, and I was actually drinking Dawn dish detergent. So.
Well, you know what? And I think that means that you've still got all your right, sensory things working. Because if you were like, it's not so bad.
At that point, you're like, something is terribly, terribly awry. Hey, by the way, cheers to us, the right to vote in the state of Tennessee. I feel like cheers for us, right? Cheers. How do we celebrate?
It's the 100th year anniversary. Yes. Today is the day. Ratified, people.
Ratified. Vote, ladies, because a lot of people had to fight to get that right.
I know. Can I tell you something? So, so Tennessee, a little slow to the whole ratifying game. We were the last state to ratify the right to vote for women.
Is that true? Oh, I did not know that fact.
It is because, yes. I was talking to someone and they were like, they were really happy, but they were really sweet. And they were talking about how Tennessee was the last one. And I was like, that feels wrong.
But you know what? Here we are. And I know we were talking about the Tennessee State Museum actually having the exhibit. It's called Ratified, so you can go and check it out. And I just pulled it up. You can actually look at some of the exhibition on your phone. If you didn't feel like you were ready to get out and venture out just yet, some of it is online.
Guys, the Tennessee State Museum right down in Germantown didn't seem to sustain any damage at all from the tornadoes in the spring. And they have this beautiful exhibit that really takes you back in time 100 years ago to the suffrage movement. And I've got some really neat stories and artifacts and all the things, really beautiful. Plus that building is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I think of when I think of the suffrage movement? I always think of Mary Poppins when the mom was going out and she had on her sash and it was votes for women and she was marching all the time and she said, "Do you have any rotten tomatoes? We're going to throw them today at our legislators." It was so, that's what I think of every time when I think of the suffrage movement, but I know that there's so much more to that. And it is incredible now that you can go and see all of these artifacts and see that piece of history and know that it's there. And a big ups to all my girls, the song suffragettes. So a group of female singer-songwriters, they've been in Nashville and they've been doing it for a number of years. Our friend Kaylee Shore was kind of one of the leaders. They did a big, celebration of this as well. So hats off to all the ladies out there. As we said, make your vote count. A lot of people worked hard for it. So yes, it's awesome. It's awesome. So also, I know that you found a little tidbit about our buddy Kane Brown. He's doing something that's really cool with the Purple Bag Project.
Yeah, so the Purple Bag Project, first of all, if I can say Purple Bag and you think Crown Royal, we grew up with the same mom, okay?
Right. Yes. Or dad or uncle.
Or uncle. But I thought the Crown Royal bag was always so cool. In fact, I would keep my special silver dollars in it that I would get from my grandmother. So when I hear Crown Purple Bag campaign, I just go, oh, Crown Royal. So what they're doing is they're teaming up with Kane Brown, and they did this remix of Homesick. And every time it is streamed, they do a care package for our service members. And it's really, really cool. So look for that. Kane Brown, Homesick, the restream or the remix, stream it, and it helps our troops, which is so cool.
They did this a couple years ago. Actually, I think it was 2 years in a row with our buddy Thomas Rhett. And what they would do is they would come into town, they recycle those bags. So let's say that you enjoyed your beverages with your Crown Royal, you keep the bag, and then you can recycle it. They have drop-offs. They use those, they stuff them full of things like toothbrushes and, essentials and goodies, and then ship them overseas. And they were doing that here in Nashville right before the CMA Awards. And I got a chance to, talk to Thomas about it. It was great. People could come out and volunteer. But I knew that they couldn't do it like that this year. They couldn't have so many people coming together. So if you stream the song, they will stuff a bag and then send it on behalf of that stream. And that's really cool that they're doing it.
Which is great because you don't even need to, truly, it's like, hello, ding, done.
Done.
Like you did your part.
There you
go. So easy. So, all right, I'm going to go back because this lady is on our show today. So I'm going back to kind of suffrage movement and all the progress with women. We are talking to pastry chef Lisa Donovan. She's a James Beard award-winning essayist for her essay during the Me Too movement. And now she's written a book, and it's a really powerful read. It takes you into the back of the house of restaurants here in Nashville, specifically the City House. And she does call out and name some names on the work situation and how hard it is for women to make their way in the restaurant world when the rest of the demands of the world are on their shoulders, and in terms of equal pay and all sorts of things. She really kind of blows the roof off on this one. It's pretty great.
Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, that's good. Good stuff. Okay, guys, we'll settle in because we got a great show coming up for you right here on Today in Nashville. Cheers.